Rio's trying to let the Finches out. We laugh.
Mark White, how you doing, Mark?
Evening, Mark.
I think I got everything set now. Here comes Mark.
Hi, Paul. David.
How you doing?
Hi, Mark.
David's here with us, Mark.
Yeah, I saw. I did say hello to him.
Don't think
So was it a nice clear day for you today, Paul? You get some ships?
No, I was just busy doing other things and napping.
All right.
Yeah, is there any of our community that live near Minnesota?
Is that where the dams busted in Minnesota?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Let me switch my channel and see if they're
Isn't-
covering that.
Isn't Minnesota where that bridge collapsed as well?
No, that was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Was it?
Yeah.
The one that the boat hit?
Yep, Philadelphia.
All right. Minnesota. I don't even know where the hell Minnesota is.
Well, this is what our news has got on it.
Minnesota is west of me to the north.
Yeah.
Right.
This was a
So-
live feed, but this has gone off.
So kind of more central towards the Canadian border. Where
Got a feel for them in that house.
there's
They're on-
bound be somebody from near there, but I don't know who.
Well, there was two DJI Jones that were floating over the top of it earlier.
Yeah. Now they could be news broadcasts though.
No, they was inspecting that house.
Uh.
Probably the property owner.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hi, Dominic.
Good evening. Jeez.
That looks terrible.
It's
Was that
Boy,
Joe?
that house looks like it's gonna go right over in, doesn't it?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Mike.
you see, when I first saw it, I was like, who the bloody hell built a house that close to the riverbank? Well, I don't know if this
The
video shows.
riverbank wasn't that close before.
No,
Hmm.
Yeah.
no, this one doesn't show it, but yeah, it was it's quite a fair way back.
Hmm.
Lloyd put an announcement on Facebook to say he's not doing his show tonight. He's not feeling too good.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Well, the older we get, the more we have those kinds of days.
Yeah.
He was all right last night on Bills, but
Yeah.
How are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing okay.
Well, when you say you're doing okay, you're still having some chest pains or whatever,
Not really.
leg pains.
No, I'm just lazy pains today.
Okay.
hunger pains.
No, I ate now. I don't know why I ate what I ate, but I ate.
So
Like-
you ate something that you wanted, but not necessarily that was good for you.
No, I ate something I wanted. Wasn't bad for me. It was let's see, I got up this morning, I ate cereal. That was just what I ate. And then I was a little bit hungry later. Can't remember what I ate first. Oh, a burrito. I had a burrito in there
Burrito.
with honey chicken nuggets and some guacamole and some salad in there. I made like a burrito and ate that.
Ah,
I ate a pork chop too. That was the other thing. I had a pork chop laying in there.
Keep something on the ceiling, so they could this.
Yeah,
I knew there
Full
was
Weetabix.
something else.
4 Weetabix. I say
Oh,
this
okay.
morning, but it was kind of like when we went on. So 2 o'clock this afternoon. But that was morning, considering I didn't go to bed till 6 this morning.
Yeah.
And then tonight I had rice noodles with crispy chili beef and prawns.
Yeah, I've got that half a chicken, that rotisserie chicken that I pulled out that I'm gonna heat up later. And I'm making some rice right now, and I'm gonna use that the okra tomatoes like stew type thing I have to put over the rice. So I'll have that over the rice with some chicken later.
Don't know. Have you ever had rice noodles?
I probably have.
They kind of like tagliatelle, only made with rice and a little bit thicker.
Right. I kind of think I did. I don't.
Rather
Been a long
than
time.
rather than small thin noodles, they're wide thick noodles. Yeah, they're quite nice.
It's still cold over there, Dominic?
No, it's getting warmer. Not by much, but it's a little bit warmer.
yeah, because we see you're still bundled up in your little robe there.
Yeah.
You
That'll
only
be
just
for a
got
couple
up.
of months at least.
What's up, Tim?
I tip.
Mr. Tim,
What's the temperature?
I would as well. Laura's saying
Yeah, we're 96 right now. Feels
Cooling
like
down.
108.
Maximum was 24, but it's now down to 18.
You heard me, Paul?
what's that?
We're 96, feels like 108.
Yeah, wow. Now
Yeah.
it's,
We have a heat
it's,
advisory till tomorrow night at 10 p.m.
it's
Send it
79
down
degrees here at 5 o'clock.
Mark, what did you say your temperature was?
At the
Currently?
moment, 18.
21.
21.
What, where you are?
No, where you are.
No, it's
Uh,
18 where I am.
No, the Met officers got it at 21. Right now.
10 Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit. Depends on how you want to take those numbers.
No,
Some of
the
us
Met,
know.
the Met Office app for Droylsden, Greater Manchester says 18.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Mark. It's 21 where you are, 18 where we are.
I'll take that.
But we had a hotter day than you today.
It was 24 this afternoon.
We got to 28.
Hey, Google,
hmm
what's the max temperature today?
Tomorrow we're going to get to 25. Wednesday 25.
Nice.
Then
Hello,
Thursday.
Waypoint, New England.
Thursday back
Hi,
down
Brian.
to 20.
Huh?
It's
What's up,
just
Jonathan?
raised itself from Manchester.
Jonathan
Said
Jackson.
max temperature.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Good evening, sir.
Laura wants
But
to know
I'm-
if you actually hear her.
I'm not actually in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Droylsden. which is 3 miles east of Manchester.
Yeah, it's funny how a little bit of distance can change the temperature by a couple of
Mm.
degrees.
Yeah.
I've had that before. You know, 6 miles down the road, it can sometimes in winter, in summer, can be 5 or 6 degrees Celsius more.
Yeah.
I've had that
Well,
before.
We're like 3 miles closer to the Pennines.
Okay, people on the
Closer you
panel.
are to mountains, it seems to be you get more temperature, and I'm close to mountains.
Yeah.
Laura wants
Well,
to know, can
I
you
wouldn't
hear
actually call them mountains, but they're hills and
Can you hear
moorland.
me?
Hills, mountains, whatever.
Yes, we heard Laura in the background.
Yes, Laura wants to know, can you hear her?
No,
No,
Unfortunately.
Shut up, Joe.
Yes.
now we can hear her.
I don't,
I
Oh,
knew
no.
I could trigger that.
don't think that was meant to come out.
You,
Oops.
you got her out of the closet now, Joe.
I knew I could poke that bear.
I'm trying to work out which is louder, that one or that one.
That one right there.
That one.
That one.
Second
right.
one. Hi, Brian. Jonathan.
So I've been sitting here all day waiting for that delivery. Supposed to be here
Not
between
coming.
1 and 2:30. Now it's saying it's between 4 and 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
it
you're
said
aware.
they're
The
coming.
first one's called Laura Setting. The second one's called David.
That's the original Levada. I crashed
And
the
I'll be
second
back.
day. And my son gets off at 6 tonight. They every 2 weeks they flip. They go from 6 to 6 at night, 6 at night, 6 in the morning to 6 in the morning, 6 at night. So now they got the day shift, 6 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't looking forward to it today. Last night at midnight, he was still up. He couldn't go to sleep. I said, "Why not? What's the matter?" He says, "Because I'm so used to working just night."
All right.
He
Yeah.
said, "Usually I don't sleep till in the morning."
Yeah. I went to bed at 6, but I didn't sleep too well because it was too bloody warm in the bedroom, even with the windows open.
You don't have central air?
Don't be daft. This is England. Very few people bother with air conditioning.
yeah, I can't be bothered with it either.
All we have is heating for the winter. When it comes to summer, we suffer.
That's
I have got a portable air conditioner. Well, they call it portable. The damn thing's huge and heavy, but it's a portable air conditioning unit.
it's a window unit?
No, it's on rollers.
Oh,
So it
okay.
rolls around the floor and it has a pipe coming out the back that you can throw outside. Bit like the pipe you have on a tumble dryer to take the hot air out. But even that, the lowest temperature on that, I think, is 16 degrees. It's over there, next to the sliding doors. Which there's no way you could actually carry it up the stairs into the bedroom. It's too bloody heavy. Or I plug it in and use it sometimes in the middle of summer when the front room gets too hot.
Yeah, it was about a year ago, mine went out in here. And the air conditioner went out and I called them and they brought a portable unit over. And that sucker weighed a whole bunch of weight.
Whole bunch of weight, yep.
Oh yeah, this is about 3 foot tall,
Yeah.
18 inches wide, a foot deep. And it's a good job it's on wheels because you'd never lift the bastard.
I had the vent going out the dog door and taped up so I could vent it. Yeah, it was funny. But I had it working. It was cool in the living room. And I sat in the chair, and when I would go to sleep at night, by the time I go to sleep at night, I had a fan blowing it down the hall. So
Yeah.
it was keeping me cool in the back.
The thing about it is that when I have it switched on, all I do is I just leave it in the doorway with the sliding patio door open.
Yeah.
And it in the doorway so that the hot air goes outside and it cools the inside.
Yeah.
But you still get obviously some warm air coming in because the door's open, but not that much. I mean, it's never the kind of heat that you're talking about. It's usually kind of mid to high 20s. So it's not really all that hot.
Well, I remember when 2 years ago when the hurricane hit here and we lost electricity for a day and a half. That day after the hurricane, that first night, it must have been about 90 degrees at 9 o'clock at night. It was that hot. And I was in here suffering, totally suffering. I didn't know what I was going to do. I wound up filling my bathtub with water and went and laid in there. Sat in the bathtub. I did. Sat in the bathtub and the dogs sat on the floor in there because it was cooler. And I just sat in there until I just couldn't stand it anymore. And got out and came back up here and I started sweating again. And I said, okay, I got to figure this out. So I got a t-shirt, wet it, and put the t-shirt on. And I had a damp t-shirt on, lay down and went to sleep.
All that does
woke
it
up, I
give
was
you a
fine.
cold.
No, I woke up, it was dry by the morning. But I was perfectly, well, I went to sleep. I was comfortable. It had me just cool enough to put me to sleep. Because there was no breeze blowing or anything. We had the dog door stretched open to try to get breeze in. And nothing was even blowing outside.
Well, I think even the dog must have felt it was too warm last night because I went upstairs after Bill showed. The dog stayed downstairs on the sofa and didn't bother coming up.
Yeah.
Normally, as soon as she realizes I'm not there, she's up and on the bed with me.
She said, hell no, stand down there.
Mm-hmm.
Guarantee it was cooler downstairs.
Probably. The cat came up. The dog didn't.
Well, cats don't give a damn.
Humidity.
The cat would come up and lay on you to make you warmer.
Well, she does normally sleep on top of me, but she was. Where was she? Oh, I've got one of the drawers, the bottoms come out of, so I've got to fix that. And the drawer is standing up next to the wall of the bedroom, and she was lying on top of that.
Yeah.
It's 84% humidity at the moment.
Oh, let me see what we got.
But, you know, I wouldn't say that it feels any different than any other day. Our humidity, even when it gets to that, just feels normal. So
Yeah, we're only at 54% humidity right now. But it's 96 and 54%. So it feels like it's 108.
I don't know what 18 is. Echo, what's 18 degrees in Fahrenheit?
18 degrees
Wow.
Celsius is 4.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's only 55 degrees.
Well, I asked the temperature just now and it told me the temperature and all of that, and it said expect thunderstorms tonight. And I was just looking at the weather on television, they got nothing. So where in the hell she got this from?
Mind you, Echo, what's the temperature inside?
The whole house temperature is 23 degrees.
It's 23 degrees in my living room.
That sounds just perfect.
And in mine, it's 29.
Ooh.
And I've got the air conditioning and fan running.
Was that close, Paul?
I've just got the
Yeah, it was
just
close.
got the patio
Yeah,
door open.
there was a tree branch, a tree that had fallen on this side, and I was as close as I could to the tree, and he just kept gliding up. I was waiting for that dog to reach out and grab it.
That little pupper dog he was watching this.
Yeah, that lab was watching that drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy got a kick out of it because I was talking to the guy later, and he said, "Yeah, I was watching you fly around." He said it was pretty cool, and all the people in the video, the long video, that were waving at it and everything else.
Yeah.
That was a video that guy got on there and said that I was a creeper. I was flying around people. So I said, "How do you know that all of those people weren't in a video that we were doing, and I know them all?" You know.
I'll tell you what, though, it was weird. You know how Angel said he was getting married in New Orleans
Yeah.
Yeah.
on Lake Pontchartrain, where you fly? I think it said it was at 101.
It might have been, but that's like I said, he's 40 miles from me.
Yeah. And yet,
There's still that's how big Lake Pontchartrain is.
this morning he actually put a post on from a hotel in Seattle.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It kind of had me curious because he was here
How the
last
hell
week.
did he get from Seattle to New Orleans?
Joe, did the Trump train stop in your area?
Actually, tonight.
Oh, it's tonight.
It's-
Yeah, you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
It's $80,000 a person to get in. If you want a selfie with Donald Trump, it's $300,000.
Well, you know what that proves? There's a lot of
Taking you
people,
over mugs.
there's a lot of people that have a lot of money and they, God bless them, they can spend it the way they want to, but
Yeah.
I'm not in that boat,
For
If I had the money, I wouldn't
$300,000,
go
you could
spend
hire a
$300,000
hitman.
for a selfie with him.
Well, yeah, but if you were a multimillionaire, you care less.
For $300,000, you could hire a good hitman.
Hey, Dominic, I could Photoshop one. Nobody know the difference. Only
Yeah.
person know the difference is me and him. You know?
Exactly.
And he probably won't know the difference because he wouldn't remember. It's a campaign fundraiser tonight, and it's at the arena. And what they're doing, it's going to be a big dinner thing and everything. So 80,000. I think it's 80,000 a couple.
Well, that's chump change for the big and rich and powerful.
Oh yeah, they don't care.
Bulls and their money.
They got
Now,
a
if he
lot
had if he did have an event, if I knew about it ahead of time, I could probably put the press credentials in and get there, and get in the press area. Problem is too far away from him. I don't want to be that far away. I'd love to be real close when he starts handing out the Hastady autographs. I'd like to get one of them. I could always bring him my cup, bring him one of those cups. You might like that. We used to live in Metairie, Louisiana, right about a block off the interstate. And during the Reagan years, every time he come into New Orleans, or any of them come into New Orleans, they'd shut that whole interstate down. And you'd have the police on the service roads right by the interstate, sitting out there with M16s, just standing there. And they wouldn't even let you out of your neighborhood to get next to the interstate to see them. And my sister-in-law, she comes driving, went around a barricade and got on the interstate with them. Didn't realize what was going on, or was just too stupid to realize it. She made it about 30 feet and was surrounded by Secret Service. And that was years back in, shoot, I can't remember the year. But we got the call, she was detained for about an hour. She was on her way to work.
Detroit has their big on the water fireworks tonight off the barges.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. I haven't heard anything yet about 4th of July, whether I'm working it or not.
Yeah, the fireworks go tonight at 10 p.m. in Detroit.
Let's see, when he contacted me last year. It put like this, it won't hurt my feelings not to go. I wouldn't mind going because the food's good, you know what I mean?
Right.
Let's see when he did it. Yeah, I don't have that email anymore. Yeah, because this is directly from the main editor, not my guy. So I don't even know if he'd know about it. No, I don't have an email. Yeah, he lets me know. It's usually right about not even a week before. But any day this week, if I'm gonna do it, I'll probably know about Wednesday.
What's that?
The 4th of July celebration that Mandeville has. I
All
get
right.
out there for about 2:30 in the afternoon. They got a parking space for me. That I'm parked right there. I don't have to walk more than about maybe 50 yards. And what they do is they've got a hospitality tent. It's completely laid out. Drinks, food, and I'm talking about good stuff. Real good stuff. And I just take a few pictures when the different people are playing on stage, and take a few people like the crowd, the sack races and things like that they have out there. And I'll take a few, get the names of the people, go sit down, eat,
I know.
drink something, go do it again, go back and eat, you know. And then I got to be there for when the fireworks go off at 8 o'clock at night to get some fireworks shots.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm out there for about 6 hours, but he usually pays me like $175 for it.
You're
And
gonna
I
get
get to eat and kick back, you know.
you're getting some of the after shots of the fireworks.
Yeah, I get a bunch of the shots, and they usually put about 6 or 7 shots in the paper.
Mm.
That game I did over the weekend, the article hit today, and
Uh-huh.
I had 8 pictures in it.
You get paid per picture they print, or
That's by assignment.
Oh.
Yeah, the one over the weekend was probably like 150. But he said if I was there both days, he wanted me to get all the teams. He said he'd throw some extra in there, so I might get like 200 for a couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Still 10 hours, $20 an hour, but in the
Yeah.
heat, that's what made up for it, but it's all right.
Mhm.
It's nice to be able to work a couple of days and make $200 and then kick back.
Yeah. Especially when it's that kind of work and it's not exactly hard.
Yeah, it wasn't hard. I sat in the chair eating hamburgers and drinking Gatorades and looking at a hot mom. Asked me if I was taking pictures of her butt.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't worried about her butt. I was too busy looking at her short shorts and her legs. I'm glad she couldn't tell I was creeping. Boy, I was creeping on her at the.
That's quite a mess going on there, isn't it?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And they should have repaired that a long time ago.
Started repairing it 2 years ago. Look how far that house is there from the river edge.
Yeah.
And it was
Still a
hanging
good
over the
distance.
last time we saw it.
I think you'll be in it now.
It's gone. It gone.
Yeah, I'm annoyed I
Dated.
can't find any more live feeds from it.
Peach and apricot yogurt. And a glass
That sounds good.
glass of American cream soda.
That's even sounding better.
Dominic, Mark, you are both into sport.
Yeah.
This may be the ideal job for you. A local sports radio station in the UK are looking for a commentator to commentate on deaf man's cricket.
Right.
It's difficult commentating when you can't see what's going on.
Deaf, not blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm blind.
Yeah, but you'll be
what I'm wondering about is what does Jiminy think about it?
I think he's back for the other side now.
Well, the bowler's running up to the crease and he's bowled. And I'm not absolutely sure whether the batsman hit it or not.
And then all of a sudden, smack. Yes, he did, because it's just hit me on the head.
Yeah.
I would imagine at one point there was a house here.
No, that was old Parkland
Or was it?
when it was originally showed earlier.
It still will be parkland when
No,
all
it's
the
river
water.
now.
When
Hey,
all
look
the
at-
water's
That looks like a house structure there.
No, that was all the electricity pylons from the dam.
Oh.
And they started repairing it 2 years ago.
once the lake that the dam was holding back has emptied, the river will just return back to its normal size.
Well, the whole area is actually flooded at the moment. The whole of Minnesota and that area.
All that water will go.
Yeah, they've had unprecedented rain.
They didn't need any rain.
May not needed it, but he got it.
Mm.
Oh, what were the football scores tonight? I forgot to check.
Now, I hope that the American government have banned that video from being sent to China. You know, critical.
The one that
critical
the
and
one the
all.
drone took off.
No, the one the news did.
Yeah, but they had a drone, DJI drone flying over.
Yeah, so
It's sponsored by DJI.
Yeah.
Mudball, how you doing?
he done. The grey blob is moving. I think it's running. Huh? What grey blob? What grey blob?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Sounds like he's chasing blobs to me.
Mm.
What was the final USA score last night, Paul? Joe?
2-0. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
Have they got any games today?
They've been playing all day with different teams. Like, I think it was Croatia and Italy a little while ago.
Yeah, that's how it
There was 2 Euro games today.
Yeah. There was 2 American ones and all. Uruguay and somebody. Or is it? The next one didn't start until 6 o'clock. Croatia and Italy was 1 each. And Albania got beat by Spain 1-0. And Uruguay beat Panama 3-1. And Colombia played Paraguay at 11 p.m., which would be 6 p.m. your time. And then England play tomorrow in Cologne, where the Scottish have drank all the beer. They play Slovenia. Denmark plays Serbia. France play Poland. Switzerland or Netherlands play Austria. And in the
There you go,
Copa,
Paul. This was last year.
Brazil play Costa
What is
Rica.
that?
And
This was
Peru
last year.
play
St. Patrick's
Canada.
Parade.
Oh, the St. Patty's Parade?
Yeah, that was what I shot last year. Yeah, she got to show me her butt.
There, Canada play Peru tomorrow at 6 o'clock your time.
I just walk around and get a few pictures like that and get to eat and everything else. This guy right here, he's a Cajun guy. It's Rockin' Doopsie Jr. And all he does is play accordion and Cajun music. And I've known this guy probably 25 years. And every time I see him, I'll say something crazy to him. You know, I'll say, let you back here again or something. But he's cool, man. He'll come up.
What
He'll
do they
grab me.
call
I
it
told
when they do that scraping thing on the chest thing?
Yeah, that's he just does a little beat with it.
That's a washboard.
Yeah, he does the washboard with the thimbles on he got the things on his hands.
Yeah, thimbles on his fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. But he told me last year, he said he was going on a cruise out of New Orleans last year.
I think
And he
don't-
said it's gonna be a 3-day cruise. It's like $2,000 a person. It's gonna be on they had a ship to go. I can't remember if it was gonna be the Natchez. I don't think it was the Natchez, but it was a ship they had, and he wanted to know if I'd be his photographer for those 3 days. I'd come do it. He'd pay my way. It'd be paid. I'd be paid and have all the accommodations, where I'd eat and everything.
Wow.
And he gave me the dates, and I said, well, "There's no way I can be there." It was right in the middle of football, over a football game.
Don't you guys call it a skiffle board?
I couldn't tell you what they call it.
Yeah, they used to have that in the bands that played, where they had a broom with one piece of string going from one end to the other for a double bass. There was some weird hillbilly bands in them days. Probably still is.
Yeah, Saturday the 29th, Slidell Heritage Festival. That's like a 4th of July celebration for them. They do it right before the 4th. He's going to be there. Rockin' Dukes is going to be there.
Our 4th of July celebration won't start until after midnight on the 5th,
when I was there.
because that's when they'll have finished counting all the votes. We pick a new prime minister on the 4th of July.
What happened to the old one?
Same thing as yours, general election.
No, what do? They term out, do they? They can only hold it for so long?
Yeah. But I think this is an early general election because he was forced into doing it because he was fucking things up.
So is he on the ballot?
Well,
Hey,
he's
Justin.
They just
Got back from the camp.
his party is still in the ballot, but he is no longer going to be their representative, their leader. But they're not going to win anyway.
Yeah. He's not outside. He's in here. I don't want him to go out.
Yeah, Mandeville's 4th of July celebration this year is going to be on Wednesday the 3rd. Wednesday. Yep.
How can you 4th of July celebrations on the 3rd?
Well, they're going to do it the day before because they don't want to do it the day of. That's just the way they do it.
What, just because they think that perhaps the 4th should be spent with family?
Don't know. It's going to be families out there.
The 4th of July, I wouldn't really classify it as a family day. It's more of a national, holiday. I mean, it is a day where families spend time together, but not really the meaning behind it.
So if I do it right, I can go Saturday to the Heritage Festival in Slidell because Rock and Duke is going to be there. There's going to be some good bands there, and I'll have, like I said, I'll have parking there, and I'll be able to eat there, and their food is better than Mandeville's food. And then the third, I could do Mandeville and eat there. That's better than going out to eat. You know what I mean?
It's good, isn't it? So how much they pay? What's the food like?
Well, let me tell you, this is after 50 years. This is the perks. You find the things with the best food.
Yeah.
You know, because if I have a choice in football, if I'm gonna do college, I'd rather go to Tulane. Tulane University, a private university, is very expensive, and they gotta be catered by Emerald's Restaurant or somebody like that in the hospitality tent. So it's gonna be 5-star food. Where you go to Southeastern, which is a public school, public college, you're gonna get a little box thing with 2 sandwiches in it.
Yeah.
So what would you rather?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I always do that. I try to find out what the food's gonna be first.
Just got back from the camp, dropping the other 2 off.
I didn't think you'd be on. I thought Sarah would be cracking a whip right now.
Only 2. Thought you were dropping 3 of them off.
No, Thomas goes down on Wednesday, remember? He's got a school program he has to do till tomorrow, and then we're taking him down Wednesday.
Yeah, no, there is only 3. Yeah.
Hey, Justin, you take the kids to camp tomorrow?
No. 2
He
of
does
them, we just,
You've got to admit, he does listen. He doesn't hear what we're saying, but he does listen.
no, we just got back from dropping the 2 girls off, and then Thomas will take down on Wednesday. So it's already significantly quieter in the house, let's just say that.
Give it a day or 2 and you'll start missing them.
We stopped at Subway on the way home.
Like a whole.
I'm gonna try this foot-long pretzel and see how good it is.
So did Thomas have to go with you to take the girls there because you can't leave him at home on his own?
No, he can stay home on his own. He's old enough by law and everything.
All right.
But no, he went with us just because he wanted to go for the ride. But yeah, he didn't have to though.
No,
only
he
have-
went with you because he knew you were going to stop somewhere on the way back.
No, I think in Florida you only have to be 13 to babysit or stay home alone.
Mhm.
I think it's the age
Same
of
over
13.
here.
Thomas is almost 16, so yeah, he's plenty old enough.
Yeah, 13 and older to babysit.
Yeah.
And be left on your own.
Hey, pick up the phone. Your boy Nick's calling.
All right then.
Did you hear that ringtone? It
What
said
was
answer the phone. It said answer the phone. Your boy Nick's calling.
Oh, was that Joe's mobile?
Yeah, it was his ringtone on his phone.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one that says, "Pick up the phone. This is your mama calling. If you don't pick up the phone, your mama's going to turn into a horrible beast, and you don't want that, do you?"
Did that work?
What?
I had one time. Sarah got pissed off about it. It would ring and it would say, "Pain in the ass is calling. Pain in the ass is calling."
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is just my cockatiel screeching. That way, I know it's my phone.
I'm pretty sure that probably nobody else has got my general ringtone on their phone.
Sarah's mom had "Who Let the Dogs Out" on her phone for about 2 years, and I was ready to chuck that fucking thing into the lake. I was like, such a stupid ass song.
Mine's
Listen to
the
that shit.
my ringtone is the Ying Tong song by the Goons.
You remember ringbacks?
I have a feeling that nobody's heard of the Ying Tong song except perhaps David.
No.
Maybe,
Right.
maybe Donald.
Yeah. So ringbacks. Is that where
You
you
remember those? When we would call the phone instead of a ringtone or a ringing noise, it would actually play a song. Remember those? They were
Oh,
real
yeah.
popular in like the probably 2004, 2007
Yeah,
era.
like the Crazy Frog and stuff.
Yeah, they were called ringbacks, and you could actually buy a ringback tone. And then, like, if somebody called your phone, instead of it ringing, it would play like a Metallica or
Yeah.
whatever song you had set for it.
My answer phone actually got deleted by EE. It was there for about 5 years, and then when I had issues with my signal, EE went to leave me an answer phone message, and the woman didn't like it. It was
He
the
was off
skit,
the
the
chat.
bit from The Grinch, you know, where he goes, "Let me check the outgoings. If you utter as much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and good you like a fish."
He
Yeah,
was on
that's
the
all it
chat.
was.
Mark, Tim, Brian, Jonathan,
He told me,
Donald, and Jody. What's up?
he told
Oh,
me it was
Jason's coming
offensive.
Nah, I remember ringback tones though, man. I miss those. I wonder if you could still do those. I don't know if that's still a thing.
No. Used to. But
I'll have to look, and I'm sure somebody's figured out a way of doing it. Oh, where are you off to, Jason?
Hey guys, good afternoon. I'm just going home. Long day at work. Good
I'm
day
like
at work.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Hold on a second.
Indeed.
Jason, sir?
Jason's trying out
Yo,
for border
Captain?
protect. You're trying out for border protection.
Personal protection is more like it. What's going
you
on,
put-
guys? How you doing?
Look
Have
how
you
he's
put
trying to.
Have
I
you
was
put
gonna
that?
say,
Yeah, yeah.
go- oh, for fuck's sake, go, Mark.
Have you put that drone up in the air yet?
The Mavic 3 Pro, yes, I actually flew it on Friday evening at sunset.
Uh.
I had a job at the oceanfront flying around King Neptune. And it was actually a pretty cool gig because they actually just wanted shots of the drone with lights on it. And that was it. I didn't have to provide any footage. They just needed a guy to fly, at the oceanfront by King Neptune. Yeah, so I put lights on it. And
Was just
Back
a
and
film
forth.
of the drone flying around the statue.
yeah, exactly. That was the job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, dead easy.
Oh no, Akarashi, that fucking ringtone would get annoying real quick.
I mean, part of it was simply the easy for me is that I've got a standing airspace authorization. All I got to do is call air traffic control.
Yeah.
Aren't you fancy?
That I'm getting airborne. Yeah. I mean, I call them up and they go, "Hey, Bridget, what's going on?" It's Jason. Oh, hey, Jason. They know me, but already.
You hear that? He's got the FAA
It's funny.
on first name basis. Watch him.
It's not the it's Naval Air Station air traffic control. But that'll change over time because they change people out every 2 years. Yeah.
So that's what, flying for over a military base?
So Naval Air Station Oceana controls basically the center and then all around it, X number of miles around it. So as the drone flies, it is from I Fly Virginia Beach. It's probably about 5 nautical miles.
But you've never flown over the actual base, right?
No, cannot. They
I was
don't
about
allow
to
that.
say, would they allow a Chinese drone flying over their base?
No, they
I
won't.
would-
No Chinese drones, no drone in general. They are no drone zones. The signs are posted all over the place, and that's been that way for years. Ever since they initially started selling drones at the exchange, and then they decided to no longer sell the drones on base because people were flying them on base. And so
Yeah.
But that was years ago that they put a stop to them flying on base. It's just a restricted airspace because, I mean, I live on the border of Airspace Oceana, so every time I go up in my backyard, I've got to get clearance as well. And on the border of that, if I go outside of it, I'm now in Norfolk International Airport's Class C airspace also.
You know those
know,
bow ties
so-
that you see on the DJI
Huh?
app, what they call the bow ties?
The bow ties on the DJI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it will cross the airspace that's locked out at the airport.
Oh.
It crosses and looks like a bow tie.
The bow
Okay.
tie, it's the runway extension.
Yeah.
So if you look along the bow tie, that's where the runway is, and that's how far it is before they get to above a certain height.
Well, I used to have one where I used to live at my old house, and the very end of it went halfway through my house. So on one half of the house, I could fly my drone, and the minute I tried to go into the living room, it would stop. I mean,
That's
I was
interesting.
right on the corner of the very tip of it. If you zoomed in
Wow.
on my house, you would see the very tip right in the middle of my house.
That's kind of cool, actually, but at the same time, not really.
Oh, it was
You know?
annoying, dude. Like if I wanted to, I was always having to get authorization. But the thing was, is the airport that was supposedly there hadn't been there in like 10 years. It didn't exist anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yet it was still on the freaking map.
Yeah.
It was so annoying. I had to get authorization every damn time I wanted to fly in my neighborhood.
Wow. Yeah. No, that would be super annoying. You know, but I understand your pain because I do have to call the air traffic control, even just to go up in my backyard, even if I'm flying below the tree line. You know. So.
Well, and you never
Yeah,
know
in
with
fact,
military airplanes too. Sometimes they could be flying pretty low.
Oh, dude. So I'm flying over at what do you call it? The Mural Fest last year, right?
Mhm.
And I'm just flying around, with the drone around the murals, and then I hear a wop 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 wop. I'm like, that sounds really low, and I know the sound of a low flying helicopter. And I see this giant CH-53 come zooming on by. I'm like, coming towards me. I'm like, no freaking way. So I just drop altitude as fast as I possibly could, and I try to pan the drone over watching it,
Right.
but it was just too fast, Plus I had it zoomed in some.
Well, like I said, even though the FAA technically
cool.
controls airspace, the military does what the hell they want to do.
Yeah,
Like I said, if they call the FAA, it's out of courtesy. If they want to do something, they're going to do it.
Oh yeah, and they do. I mean, their air traffic control has a good handle on. Just listening to what they talk about with respect to how many drones they've got to coordinate. Because clearly I'm not the only drone guy in Virginia Beach. There's a whole bunch of them. Between Matt Bagwell, Virginia Beach Sunrise, and a whole slew of other companies that that fly regularly here in Virginia Beach.
Is that Virginia Beach, USA?
Virginia Beach, Virginia, USA.
Oh, okay, all right. Wasn't sure if that was the one that was in France or not.
Oh, I didn't know there was one in France. Interesting.
No, there's
North,
I'm thinking you every day.
Northeast Pacific Rim.
That's funny. Yeah.
So that dam.
Yeah, no. So to answer your question, I did get that in the air on Friday night for the first time.
Yeah, Atlantic, isn't it? Yeah, but never mind.
Right. The dam in Minnesota, there was a report done in 2022, and it said it would cost $15.4 million to fix it. And they were umming and ahhing, and it would have cost $65 million to remove it.
Oh,
So
what
they
happened?
were
Did a
umming and
dam
ahhing
collapse?
which one to two.
Well, yeah, they've had
There's a dam collapse we were watching earlier.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Mother
shit, I missed
Nature's
that.
decided to cut the costs and take it anyway.
Oh, I
They've had
missed
it
that. I
moved.
haven't been on internet most of the day.
Oh yeah,
Hi, Laura.
it gave way.
It's not gone yet. The dam's actually still intact. It's gone around the edges.
Rapidan Dam in southern Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah, I didn't even hear about that, but I haven't really been online much today. I
Yeah.
was on
Yeah.
Fortnite for about an hour, and that was it.
I've
Most
been
of
watching it all night.
Most of the water that was behind the dam is now in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm watching a video now. Holy crap!
it did provide power to 600 homes. Note the did.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, it's the one side that broke and now it's like going around the dam.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that house.
Yeah,
is
and the
about-
electrical. Oh, I'm watching the video now and there's some electrical poles that are about gone.
Yeah. There was all a drone flying around it.
Holy crap. What's up, Laura? Yeah, I've been gone most of the day, so I didn't really see I didn't see any of this. I didn't know that happened. Is there any towns that are downriver from it? Because I didn't say in the video I was watching.
There was a house
apparently,
where on the edge of it.
there's a couple of houses on the edge of the river that may be engulfed, but they've all been evacuated.
If that's the worst, then that's not overly bad then, I guess.
But the problem with a dam, well, I think luckily that the fact that it's broke on one side, most of the water will have pushed through that way, and it would have slowed it down a bit. Which sounds daft, but it's not as. When I was watching the live feed, it wasn't as raging at the end as it was at the start.
Well, yeah, that's because the water level probably dropped down to the bottom of the hole.
Yeah. What they're saying is though, as all the extra rainwater washes in off the fields in the next couple of days, that's when it's going to go.
Oh, Dolores said hi, Jason from Essex, United Kingdom.
Oh, outstanding. Good afternoon, Laura. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, USA. You know there is an Essex County in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified that you are in the United Kingdom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have never known where she was at if she didn't say that.
You never
Essex,
know.
the county, but that's not where they are, is it? I mean,
I mean, not with that Southern American accent she has.
they're in a town here.
That's
I'm from
awesome.
the United Kingdom.
Y'all,
Y'all.
y'all.
Yo.
Oh, that was funny earlier when we were in Lola's or Amber's chat.
Justin, here you go, here you go.
Yeah. I was I
Oh
came
my
in there,
God,
I was like skippity Riz, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna ban you. You say one more thing."
That's funny.
Oh, that was hilarious. I was like,
It's not just hilarious. it's-
Lavarius.
Yeah.
Did you figure out what word did I put in there earlier? That was you said you had to look up. I'm trying to remember what it was now.
Oh,
Ah,
Dank?
shit, yeah. So dank means like that's cool. Like that's dank.
Yeah.
oh, no
Thank.
cap.
Thank you.
Skibbity Riz.
Oh,
But for thank you.
Danke.
Vielen Dank.
OH. How's it going?
OH
That's
is
funny.
a YouTuber with no YouTube.
Hey, Justin, you speak YouTubies. You
The
see
hell
right
you-
after Laura's comment, in between Laura's comments, somebody
You.
made a
Yeah, I've
comment.
just checked it. They've got
The
no
shit.
videos.
So far, it's harmless.
Yeah. Oh damn,
Yeah,
Russell.
It means yes in Portuguese.
Russell
Dunk.
said I saw it. Jason is a loser. I don't know why Russell said that.
That's unfortunate.
Don't listen to
It's
him.
unfortunate that I am a loser.
Here's
He's a
their
cranky
home
old
page
man.
right
Don't listen
there.
to him.
Yeah, Paul,
okay.
it just means yes in
I've heard worse. I mean, you know,
There's nothing bad.
at least you're not being racist.
Yeah, but what I can't figure out is says they've been a member of
Yeah, that's not
YouTube
bad.
since 2017.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
means they're just a watcher. They don't post anything. They
Yeah.
just watch. So that's what you call a watcher. Just because somebody doesn't have any content on their channel, don't mean that
Yeah.
it's like a troll channel or
They
nothing. Some
said
people
they're a
just don't post anything.
YouTuber KO Jew. Could
Yeah.
you?
The
Had you?
Portuguese, Paul. That's all.
Okay.
It's
So someone called me a loser. That's cool. I'd like
It
it.
was
That means
It
I
was
have,
Russell.
that.
that means I have haters, and you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting big on YouTube, y'all.
I don't know
Yo.
why Russell said that. That's Russell. But
I don't
Russell
know
says a
what that
lot of crazy things. So.
Outstanding.
Russell's
Outstanding.
very crazy.
Bravo. Thank you.
Russell's been around the drone community a long time. He says a lot of crazy things sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't mind him.
Heck yeah.
Usually he's just joking. So,
I can't see it anyway, so it's all good.
well, 99% of the time he's joking. So it's probably something you said that he was responding to. I just don't know what he was referencing exactly. Oh, what happened?
What
Did
happened?
I freeze or did Jason freeze? Oh, Jason froze.
Jason's from.
Oh, there he is. Now he's back. He
Oh,
froze
well.
up for a
I
second.
like how he went from
Oh,
that
yeah.
froze pose to a open armed invitation pose.
Well, I just pulled into my driveway, so I'm gonna go inside and maybe I'll try to get on again from inside the house. All right.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
I saw it.
Okay.
See you later. Let's see. Is TK still on? Oh, she is. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Randy.
Randy.
Mad props.
Have you seen one of the royals was falling off her horse today?
Oh no.
Princess Anne.
Really?
Yeah, broken bones, but she'll recover.
She must be 70
She's
something
no
now.
spring chicken, is she?
Now.
No.
And
But
then
she's
some.
still winning medals at the Olympics, so
Yeah, good on her.
Isn't she older than Charles?
Is she older
I'm
than
just gonna
who?
look that one up.
I think she is older than Charles.
I thought she was nudging.
I thought they were close.
She'd be like mid 70s.
73.
Yeah.
About the same. I thought Charles was about the same.
Let me put Princess Charles.
Princess Charles. I'm sure he'll
Princess
Yeah, I can't-
Charles.
Yeah, I know that Google will correct it, so even though it didn't, he still come up with Charles. He's 2 years older, 75.
75.
75, yes.
Mm.
He was born in 1948 in the middle of Buckingham Palace.
Mm. Yeah, and then Andrew, then Edward.
Andrew. We're not allowed to speak about Prince Andrew, are we?
Yeah. He got exonerated, didn't he?
He might have been exonerated, but his name is Mud.
Are you on about Andrew? Well, no, he
Yeah.
hasn't been exonerated.
Hasn't
They paid them off, which upset the nation. And as far as his royal duties, he's not allowed to do any.
Hi, Dusty. And yet Fergie still does.
Andrew has royal duties.
Well, he had.
Well, he did have, yeah. I mean, he was second in line to the throne
What
until
kind
Charles
of
had
royal
kids.
duties can you have in South Carolina?
What, Prince Andrew?
That's not
Oh, I'm talking
Andrew.
about different Andrew.
Yeah. Prince Andrew had royal duties to the children of the United Kingdom. Oops.
Did you say royal booties?
Didn't take long to go back in that gutter.
When it comes to Prince Andrew, you're always in the gutter. The
I'm
sooner he's gone, the better.
On the what?
getting really pissed with UPS and United States Postal Service.
Change the time again.
Now I'm waiting for this package that's supposed to have been here at 2:00. Now they're saying be here by 8:15.
That's your replacement Nevada?
Yeah.
Well, it's
And then
only
mailed my son his state income tax that came here. I mailed it on Saturday night, Saturday morning, and it's still not tracking.
Uh,
it's like 6 o'clock, isn't it?
I paid
$608.
$5 to get a tracking number on it.
It's 508 where Joe is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It must have that. I know what guy they got. He's slow. This UPS guy. He is slow.
You can't pick on the handicap.
He's everything but. And the worst part about it, it's second day air should have been here this morning.
Brandy, 17's legal in the UK.
what's legal?
17-year-olds.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not getting into that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
that's, yeah.
the legal
It's
age of consent is 16 in the UK.
But it's 18 in America, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it depends on what state you're in.
It's 21 in some
Yeah,
states.
it depends on what state.
Wherever Epstein lives.
That's a state regulation.
They have what they call the Romeo and Juliet laws in some states. And what that is if you're 17 and your girlfriend's 15 and you were dating, and then you become of age, you're still legally allowed to date because you were dating before one of you became of age. So it's not illegal. You're protected by that law.
And it's 12 in Arkansas.
No, that's whether you want to date your cousin or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closer the kin, the deeper it goes in.
Getting dodgy.
Remember that, Mark?
What?
That's their saying in Arkansas. The closer the kin, the deeper it goes in.
Why is Dusty asking?
I'm sorry.
You see Joe's face? He's like, "Oh, fuck! What did I just hear?"
Yeah, exactly.
We have to put that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. On it.
I think it's still 16 in the Philippines as well, Dusty.
Stop.
It's 12 in Spain, isn't it?
It's 11 in India.
I think it's wrong below the age of 18. Just leave it at that.
Like, I don't really have an issue. Like I said, if two kids were dating and one was 17 and say one was 15 or 16, and then the boy or the girl become 18, I don't see a problem with them continuing to date at that point. Because one, they're only a couple years apart, and two, they were dating before that. So I don't really see the issue with that.
Let me see what Russell's put.
We're gonna see this.
Oh my God. You are sick, Russell. What's up, Dusty?
Hey, TJ.
TJ.
Talking about last night, Mark? Dusty's talking about something about on Bill's channel. You were talking about something?
Oh, the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were we were going on about somebody asked how they could get a Filipino wife. They said
Join the
just
drone
go-
community.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
There's
what some of them said. But
There's
yeah,
an app for that.
you go to the Philippines and find yourself a nice girl, but be careful because some of those nice girls aren't girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an app for that though.
Oh yeah, and wasn't that what Art said? He's like, I want to move to the Philippines because you don't have none of that stuff over there. I'm like, you really
Hey.
realize that that's where the term ladyboy came from, right?
Yeah, it
Yep.
is. Ladyboys are in
Was
the
from
They
Philippines.
got an app for that too, I bet.
Thailand.
But that's
In
where a
fact-
lot of those words came from, was from the Philippines and some of the Asian countries. It's actually
They-
a bigger thing over there.
The family start grooming the sons to become ladyboys from about the age of 5.
Like I said, it's more of a thing actually over there in some Asian countries than it is over here.
Yeah.
It's just more publicized over here.
I know quite a few ladyboys in the Philippines.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you
Basically,
deal with that
because they
same
were
stuff over
friends
there.
with Kate when she was over there. Because I mean, she lived there for 7 years.
Half the guys in the drone community have Philippine wives. And no American woman gonna put up with their bullshit.
Yeah, Bill Coast,
exactly.
Bill Coast, Uncle Bill Coast to Coast.
Damn.
A lot of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few. About 5 or 6 that I know of. Yeah.
No.
But they are very
No.
loyal.
Yes.
Oh my God, TJ.
I don't even want to read. I'm not reading.
Yeah, no comment.
Now I've got to read it.
You can't miss it.
No, technically that is illegal
Oh,
in
Lord,
a lot
oh.
of states. Incest is actually outlawed in a lot of countries.
Hmm.
Hey,
It
TJ,
depends.
was that before you fell or after you fell?
A cousin isn't necessarily classed as a blood relative.
Well, that's the argument somebody gives that wants to date their cousin. No, Sarah worked with a guy at Sarah worked with a girl at her old job that was she ended up marrying her cousin. And everybody would always look at him weird when they'd come into like the office parties and stuff. Everybody would always be whispering under their breath about it. Yeah, like she literally didn't have to change her last name. If only sheep could cook. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So ask Rob how he gets away with it.
Who said that? Oh, Lord, oh.
They have strong Wellington boots.
Fucking
Somebody
Randy.
asked on the local community group, I'm looking for quotes for my long grass. Somebody put, cut your long grass so you don't stand in dog shit. They asked for a quote.
Yeah. So they buy a sheep.
By a Welshman, the sheep are free. Well, it's time to say good night.
Really?
Yeah, I'm up at 6 in the morning.
Oh no.
Child. I think it's child 2.
Trying to figure out which number it is now.
Yeah, child 2. He's on her induction tomorrow.
Oh, good luck then.
So Laura's
by induction.
It's to a new school. So,
according to Laura, that's child 3.
oh
Hold on, they get a ceremony for going to a new school?
no, it's an induction where a practice run.
Oh yeah. They come in and they get to see what the school looks like and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah.
We call it something else, so it's orientation. That's what we call it.
The orientation here too.
Yeah, they call it orientation or induction over here. But Laura's taking her, and then we're walking into town and getting the bus to the hospital because I've got your next session of anger management.
Yes. Well, good luck with that.
Which is good job, really, because once I finished anger management, I'm ringing the council.
Yes.
We called them tonight to say the toilet is blocked completely, not from us, from outside, because every time someone else flushes the toilet, it bubbles up in noise. And they said, "Oh, that doesn't sound good." I went, "Yeah," and to make it matters worse, it's leaking from the back pipe now because of the pressure's built up.
That sounds to me like as one of the flats got a young baby.
Next door, yeah.
Yeah, they flushed the nappy.
Yeah. But to make it matters worse, they then sent out an emergency plumber who came with this giant plunger in a bag. He looked at the toilet. He went, "Yes, that is blocked. Yes, it's leaking. I need to get someone out with a camera. That will take a couple of days. Nothing we can do. Bye." I was stood there like, where do we take a shit?
TJ, why don't you put the link to the video in the chat for people to go look at?
Oh, perhaps it's a good job that you go into the hospital tomorrow then.
Yeah.
And you just talked about wanting to TJ, you just talked about wanting to date one of your cousins. Not sure if I want to watch the video.
Yeah, I'm not watching any videos.
Yeah. Put it this way, I'm going to be a regular in Tesco's for the next few weeks.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got to go somewhere.
Yeah, there's a toilet at Tesco.
They see me walking in with my own toilet roll, so I ain't using their crap.
Literally.
Go in the disabled one, it's usually cleaner.
Not in our Tesco's, it isn't. Right, anyway, guys, I will see you all, not tomorrow, the day after.
Okay.
Or it might be tomorrow evening.
Right.
Depends how football goes tomorrow evening. Catch you later.
See ya.
Okay, since TJ didn't put the link in the chat,
Hmm.
that's the video he wanted everybody to go watch. Him doing things to his cousin in the park.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's so quiet in the house. It's nice.
Everybody's afraid to say anything.
Still having problems charging my phones.
Time for a new phone.
Yeah, right. Just after I spent $500 today getting new glasses.
Ye gods. I thought you said it's only going to cost you 300.
Well, they upgraded it because of the vision or something when they fitted the glasses
When do you get your new glasses?
Ye gods.
in about 3 to 5 days.
Nice.
Tell the doctor you want your cataracts done, even if you haven't got any cataracts, then you won't need glasses.
I have cataracts. Thank you very much for reminding me.
When they take the lenses out and put plastic lenses in, they'll make it so that you can see long distance and you won't need glasses anymore.
I won't be alive when that happens.
You got a good 20 years ahead of you, Paul.
Yeah.
Right. Good 5 years, maybe.
No, you've got to. Otherwise, Tim Hortons going to go bankrupt.
That's how Podges goes.
They'll find somebody to take my place. Nobody's irreplaceable.
Well,
Right, Joe?
everybody's
Right.
irreplaceable because everybody's unique in their own way.
Mm.
Yeah. In fact, there are some people that you wish were replaceable,
Mm.
Well, we're hoping that Biden's replaceable.
like Biden and Trump. Yeah. Like I said, we're already going to replace Sunak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
But we're
definitely only
done.
one of you, TJ. For sure.
Only two more
Oh.
weeks.
I'd love to meet the female version of TJ.
I know.
Yeah,
I know there's one out there somewhere.
there has to be.
No, it's only one more week, isn't it? A week on Thursday.
Next
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah. Not this Thursday, next Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens next Thursday?
General
The
election.
UK has
in the
general
UK.
election.
Well, I
Where
thought
we-
maybe you were unveiling the female version of TJ.
No, it's Independence Day, Paul.
Oh,
Oh, we can put a wig on TJ.
No comment. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's TJ's adventure playground that he was flying through. Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, Russell.
And after all that, what's it that he was going on about how he couldn't decide what music to put with it?
Yeah.
We're not in the music.
Well, he just left it silent.
No, what's it? He could play the music because it's CapCut. He's just not sharing the music by the looks of it.
Mm.
Look, dog, shut it. It's late.
Oi, oi. Have a down. Hey.
well, I took and cleaned it out with some alcohol and a toothbrush.
Oh, great. We'll see how that goes.
but I'm of the opinion it probably needs to be serviced,
Mm,
and nobody services
Not at all.
anything for free.
yeah.
Well, they do if you're married.
No, they don't. You're paying for that.
I remember giving Sarah money for that, but all right. I'm gonna jump off. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, take care.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you
Good
do the
night.
same. It's slowing down, but we're up to 18 people watching, and
Yes, 18 people watching, so we'll keep that.
yeah.
See how we go.
Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Justin.
Later.
See you in the morning.
See ya.
So, Joe, I've been dying to ask you what you're sorry about.
All those different remarks that have been happening does not reflect my views about
Yep.
dating a cousin and stuff like that.
Yep. I apologize. The views stated on this panel do not reflect the views of my own ideologies.
Can't get this thing to work right. Trying to readjust this thing and it ain't working well. I'm at to redo it.
Oh, no. Yeah, most definitely, Dusty. Hmm.
Well, this is aggravating, waiting for this package.
Yeah, I know. I've got one coming too.
Yeah, because it's messed me up because I was gonna go fly today, but it was supposed to come between the time of the flow.
Yeah,
You know, so it's like, so I waited. Now it's gonna be late. You know, it's like, come on, people.
yeah. And the thing is, mine is just around the corner. It's going to be here
That
tomorrow.
makes it any worse. That makes it a lot worse. And my son called me. That was that ringtone for him. Let me know it's him. And he was saying that he got a call from his wife first thing this morning, and she was livid because the dog, whatever it ate, didn't agree with it. He took her out last night. She went and did her business. Took her out this morning. She didn't. Victoria got up this morning, walked in the kitchen, and it was all over the kitchen. And the dog doesn't go to the bathroom in the house. He sent a picture of the dog sitting there with Victoria chewing the dog out. And it was pitiful to look at his dog. Like, I'm sorry, I was feeling bad, you know? I was trying to make a point last night, Dominic. They were saying
Yeah.
if you do videos, it'll go up, right? I
Yeah.
put them out every day. I
Hmm.
might get 8, 9, 10 a week. So it's not what you think.
Yeah. Wait. Hey.
So they got a couple. Listen to this crime. They got a couple that got in an accident in Texas.
Mhm.
There's I think she's a 14-year-old girl that when the police looked at her, noticed she had burn marks on her, right?
Mm.
And she was shot in the face. And I think they said she was shot in the hip or something too. So they wind up arresting the two people involved, right?
Mhm.
And come to find out that they had been she was sexually abused, and in an argument he said he accidentally shot her in an argument. That is kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Now they were trying to treat her themselves, but they're from Thibodaux, Louisiana, and they travel 300 miles into Texas, have a car accident, get caught there. Something's just missing out of that.
Yeah.
There's got to be more to it.
Something sounds wrong. Mm.
Just don't look right still. How many ships you flew today, Paul?
Don't think I flew any. Let's see.
What?
Today's the 24th. Oh yeah, I did. I flew
Oh,
one,
good.
the Defiance, this morning at dawn.
Was that gray one?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I kind of glanced at it, I never looked at it yet. Almost looked military type. Just the color, you know? Caught my attention.
yeah, it's an old rust bucket.
Hmm.
How did I manage that? There. Must have pressed something on my phone and I ended up on with you lot on Zoom and then me YouTube showing golf.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Then.
You can tell it's been hot weather out here today. All I can smell is barbecue from the people that live a couple of doors down.
You need to be friends.
Hey. Yeah.
Tell them what time you're bringing mine over.
It's nearly midnight.
Yeah.
What time are you bringing mine over? Cooking barbecue at midnight. You sure it's barbecue and not somebody?
No, it's just what's it? The barbecue earlier. It's just the smell coming over from the barbecue because it's going out.
Okay.
Not a gas one, it's a charcoal one.
As long as there's not somebody that they're barbecuing.
Hmm.
Well, it's a better smell than the smell of his weed coming over.
I got a neighbor like that right across the hall. Them suckers, boy. If they're on the little porch upstairs, I come around the other way and come up. Because if I walk up this way, by the time I get to my apartment, I got a little high going. I don't know what they're smoking over there, but Justin said the same thing one day. Said, God darn it, they're burning over there.
Is it legal there?
No. But it must be medical stuff. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. The only one we have here is medical stuff. It's the only legal one.
It's not legal here either.
You got to go through a lot of paperwork for it.
Surely they know that Justin is a cop, though.
Oh, yeah. But they're not physically where you could see them doing it, just smell it, you know?
Mm. Oh, you can smell it for bloody hundreds of yards.
Oh, yeah.
It's like when you can smell tobacco on a person, you know, they smokers. But bloody hell, can you smell weed on a person?
That stuff. Yeah, I'm getting the dog barking, so maybe the truck pulled up. Stop. Stop.
That's not a bark, that's a yelp. Yeah, just shut Precious up by giving her one of her dog treats. It's like a 3-inch biscuit that's shaped like a bone with something inside it and lasts all of about 2 seconds.
I think Brian's gone.
Well, what do you think, Joe?
I'm gonna kill that dog.
Why not?
I've just found the empty chocolate wrapper on the floor outside.
No,
The
no.
last couple of pieces of chocolate.
Somebody trying to kill your dog?
Yeah, me. She's just pinched the last bit of a bar of chocolate.
That's not good.
No, it's not. And she knows it.
Yep. Well,
Hanging with JD says, Dominic, you need to do a dance.
yeah, well. Man, that good enough for you, JD?
East Coast is going to dinner. Oh my. Joe, you know you're on mute, right?
You're muted.
Yeah, I'm working on this thing. The dog was barking.
Oh. Well, Dominic, you want to call it?
Okay, well, let's call it then if everybody agrees.
I guess so.
No, you got it. We got to hear from Joe.
How many we got in the chat?
17.
Hey, they're still here.
Yeah, 17.
17 people watching.
That's awfully high. But no, for really no return on the chat.
No.
No.
You got
Everything
really
kinda-
two or three
everything
people chatting.
They kind of calm. There are a lot of people there, but
Well, if you want to go,
I'll
Hey,
go for president.
I'll leave it to people in the chat. Say yes to hang it up for this evening, or no, you want to stay.
stay or go in the chat.
But let the chat call
See, they're all jumping in, right?
Yeah, they're all
it.
jumping in.
I think they just got it running in the background.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Probably what it is.
We dropped 2, we're down to 15. Okay.
Yep, they're already quit.
Yeah, okay. How about we do it then?
Sometimes
Okay,
you gotta
everybody.
step on
Hey,
that
thanks
spider.
for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning. Take care. I don't know who's on tonight, you know?
Only thing is Drone Nation, huh?
Drone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Drone Nation.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
I can think of.
Because Lloyd's not going on.
Lloyd's having a
Lloyd's
night
not
off.
gonna go on live, so. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you
Yeah.
again in the morning. 9
you later.
a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Bye for now.